says we are now live. You're allowed to speak now.
There we go. We're live. Oh! Cute!
I've had it for a bit and I was changing some stuff and I was like, oh, I forgot I made this.
There they are.
So yeah, so they're the break images for now.
Arise, Nipples, pure education.
Right. Alright, so give it 10 minutes as per usual for people to make their way in.
Okay, I don't have the stopwatch on, but I looked at the time. I can keep track of that.
Okay.
It'll be around, because be around like 5:30ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I
Hello,
wanted to
Mal.
say 7:30, but I was like, oh yeah, you're 2 hours behind me.
Hello, Mal.
Hello.
I like that. I think Rob's going to be sad that his normal spot is now gone. Because he liked to sleep on me.
I was gonna say, you mean handsome Rob, because I see Rob in the chat.
Yeah. Yes!
They came back! Xander's nipples, yes.
It's a running joke. Fat now. Handsome Rob, he liked to sleep on my printer and I moved my printer. Don't leave! It's actually a very harmless stream. This isn't a harmful stream. We're off to a great start, guys.
It's a joke about, Xander's heroes art in Summer Xander. What the heck is with the music?
It's the Pandora's Power OST. The opening is really dramatic.
We were discussing OSTs play on the stream, and we were just like, okay, what if we today? And one of the topics was eventually, probably, I think we don't have plans yet, but we're planning on, like, when we actually do, like, long game series streams, what series we were gonna do, and one of them is Pandora's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, like, there was a list. I mentioned the Persona 5 OST, but the thing is, Tree hasn't played Persona 5 yet. So, we're not doing that because that would spoil the music. And you haven't beaten Persona 5, Rob, so that would spoil the music for you too. And a lot of the songs towards endgame, I don't want to spoil because when you hear them, they really set the mood. But yeah, I was waiting until later in the stream when we were talking about people today. Don't do taxes in your closet. Akechi will be there.
He will be there.
He's gonna tell you to stop doing taxes in the closet. Yes, the Last Surprise remix in P5D is really good. I enjoy it.
listening to Last Surprise for 2 hours, guys.
It's a good song, but we're not listening to it 2 hours, because when you do that when not playing the game, it can get tiring.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the remix is really good.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm chewing gum.
Gum is good also. My favorite thing about the Last Surprise remix was I was talking about when they had the dancing stream last week, where it was just like where they were actually had like full gameplay, and I was like talking about like, oh man, a lot of these remixes are really good, Rob, but have they remixed Last Surprise yet? Yes, and then I sent him the video. And we got to see Futaba dance with Ren, costumes with Shin Megami Tensei. Ren was shirtless.
Gee, based on the title, I wonder who we're starting with today.
It's Summer Xander. But yeah, someone actually on YouTube has been uploading like that we have of some of the remixes for both 5D and P3D that they've gotten from like the special streams where they've just like been playing them in the background. Unfortunately, there is no clean Last Surprise yet, but a lot of the others are really good.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm trying to put on something.
Gum.
I drew nipples on Xander. You guys can't see it because reasons, but
It's a mystery.
they're there now. Probably off center, but there's something about his abs that are already bothering me. I don't know. Maybe I should just erase them.
Tree, you forgot that it was Xander Mobus's nips.
Why are they Xander Mobus's nips? You guys aren't supposed to be seeing
Because I talked about shirtless Ren, his Demi Fiend costume for P5D.
Oh, well.
Because one of the costume sets that's DLC that you get free in the Vita Special Edition is costumes based off other characters from the extended Shin Megami Tensei universe, and Ren's costume is the protagonist of not Persona, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, and that protagonist is the Demi Fiend, and he is shirtless and has like glowing tattoo marks all over there. So Ren is shirtless, and he has no nips. And Ren is Xander Mobus.
Xander's just had no nipples. Alexander the Great had no nipples.
But yeah, Futaba is a good girl.
Also, Ralph's just like, Tree took the abs of Alphonse, but she killed Xander nips.
Who has costumes from SMT in the Persona 3, Persona 5 DLC for the dancing game? All the characters. I think the only one who doesn't have a costume is Morgana for that DLC set, but everyone has costumes based off stuff from the extended Shin Megami Tensei universe. So, yeah, I can actually get a subtitled version. But yeah, we were talking about Ren's costume, which is Demi Fiend from Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. And he's shirtless. let me get that
I took
trailer.
the nipples off Xander because they didn't look right.
Farewell.
Xander was just not meant to have nipples.
It is law. Let me find because someone subtitled the DLC costume. I have not gotten into mainline SMT yet, but I know something about it. So I can recognize some of the costumes. And I almost played the Devil Survivor games once, and I'll probably do that eventually again. No, there will not be a Fear Her costume, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a good remix. The aria for. Really happy when I heard it. It was really good.
Alright, we'll be starting in a few minutes. We're just letting the last of the people come in, you know.
Yeah, the only character who doesn't have a costume in the Atlas select costume deal. So no fancy cat in a costume.
Crypt Morgana, your dreams lie here in peace. I have an extra Summer Xander, and I'm like, do I merge them, give somebody infantry pulse, or give somebody the weapon? There's so many possibilities. Ugh.
Oh, Sigurd. I've heard Bugo is pain.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Are we ready?
I'm ready. But I'm a co-commentator, so I'm always ready.
It's Xander. It's Xander. still chewing my gum.
Gum. Arise, gum. That's just a lot of the dancing remixes. They make you want to dance. That's the point of them. Actually, hold on. Let me find something.
So how are you guys doing today?
In one of the streams, they showed the version of, and here it is, and someone uploaded it, and it's really good. Anyway, today's been a day.
I don't want to talk about my morning.
We don't want to talk about the morning. All you need to know is, Tree and I have been calling her time.
Yeah, since noon.
We had a small break, but it was just one of those days where we need to talk. I would make a comment because I was just really happy and I'm watching the first 6 minutes of Persona 5 the animation live stream. It's not subtitled, but it was amazing, and I mentioned the tree, and our context was just like, oh, very small detail. Now we know what happens to that thing. But I can't say more about it because Rob here was just like,
Rob wants to be a virgin.
Rob wants to go into watching Persona 5 the anime.
Not mine.
Because I tried to show it to Rob because Rob here made a joke when the second trailer came out. And he's just like, I'm here for bad jokes in Persona 5 the animation. And I'm all out of trailer. So I sent him the link to that. He's like, no, I don't want to be spoiled. Rob, you've played the game!
We've been talking since high noon, apparently, according to Rob.
Yes. Yes, we have been. Well, I mean, Matt Mercer was a topic of voice actors.
Matt Mercer was a topic at some point.
We were talking about voice actors and their roles as characters, and how the thing about voice acting is, for a voice actor, you don't necessarily need to have a lot of variety in your voices. Yeah, it can help, but the main thing as a voice actor is you gotta capture the character's personality in your voice acting. And that's what makes a good voice actor.
Yep,
and we were talking about Matt Mercer and improvement in his roles at one point. We also talked about Yuri Lowenthal and Max Middleman and Cassandra Lee Morris.
We talked about a lot of things.
Yeah. We were just talking about voice actors and how they went. As Tree got stuff done and I got stuff done. I've been working on cosplay this week because it's my spring break.
I'm removing his crown because Summer Xander doesn't have the crown.
Goodbye, crown.
He looks kind of naked now, don't you think? He's going to be really naked soon, but...
we found his nipples.
Well, we're going to find them soon. I have to draw them.
Why did I get a network error? Twitch? Don't do this.
I don't want to. Don't do this, Twitch. Don't make me sad.
It was probably just my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
One more thing before I drop the topic of Persona. One thing I'm depressed about, but I completely understand, is with P5D and P3D, they're not doing the things where the Persona users, after they clear a song, where they'll summon their personas, and then their personas will play an instrument like they did in P4D. But I completely understand why. Because how would Johanna and Necronomicon play an instrument? They can't. They're a motorbike and a UFO.
Yeah, I guess that would be a problem.
That'd be a problem. How could they play an instrument? Those are the only two that would face that problem too, because everyone's persona in P3 are all really humanoid. They'd be able to play an instrument, whereas just with P5.
It's just nope.
Johanna could play an instrument if she wanted. They could. It's just one of those floor keyboards.
I can grow on.
Now go to a DJ table. God. Yeah, those are the only two I like would have problems with that. Okay. Everyone else is fine. Captain Kidd might have a problem because one of his arms is a cannon, so he has one arm technically.
You can play the harmonica.
Ryuji's Persona Monica?
Yes. I feel like that's accurate.
I can see that. Necro is the ultimate depth artist. that canvas is bass drum. Fuck. I mean, Ryuji's going to get to play the drum.
You have no body now. How do you feel? Look, guys, it's the new special hero, Transparent Xander.
He's only a floating head. Haha, no body, Xander. He's the Invisible Man, Xander.
Halloween costume. Look, guys.
He's a ghost.
Transparent Xander. Just the floating head. Just a head horseman.
Just a head horseman. Oh my god. Thank you, Rob. Oh yeah, Femme Grima made me happy. I started screaming.
Hi there, Alphonse. Help him. Help him.
It's Alphonse's best friend, a floating head Xander.
Exactly. Floating head Xander is everybody's best friend. I'm going for summer release. That's what I'm doing. Where is he? Okay, the thing that bothers me though about Summer Xander is the fact that he's dripping wet.
He's very sweaty. It's hot.
Well, it's supposed to be he's just gotten out of the water. Because you know how in
I know that.
CG, but it's very...
I just wanted to make a joke. It's very hot.
It bothers me slightly. It kind of scares me.
That's my joke, just for like whenever couples are on the beach. It's like, ah yes, the hot couple on the beach. It's very warm outside.
Rob, I'm not even going to respond to that.
Rob, no. Also, my blood sugar is low.
Are you eating fruit snacks?
Have them. I brought up a snack. I brought up a stash of snacks before the stream started.
That was a smart idea.
I'll probably have to get more if it doesn't improve, but you know. So you guys get to hear me eat for a bit, just because blood sugar.
Yeah, I have this primal fear now that every time I look over at the stream, that the break image is going to be up. Yeah, I'm gonna put the symbol on the swimsuit. That's important. I'm just drawing the outlines first.
Yeah. It's a process.
Art is a process.
But yeah, Summer Xander's easy. It's just swimsuit and work.
How long is this? Is this like an extended version of this song? No, it's just very long.
Long.
I love her. She is best waifu.
So yeah, kids, don't do taxes in your closet to catch you.
Her Catchy will show up and yell at you to stop doing taxes in your closet.
That's the lesson of the day, kids.
Is that Tuckle sparking? I don't know. There's a little high-pitched spark. Tuckles. song is very long. It's 7 minutes. It probably loops twice though.
Probably.
It's nice and relaxing. I don't know what it is, but for some reason Xander's bothering me.
Hey Tree, can you draw the next stream break image on stream so we can just sit here the whole time and go, oh my god, Tree, the break image has been here the whole time.
No. Don't make me do that.
To be fair, the break images are just derps with text, so there's not really much.
Yeah, it's just saying, oh, this is when the stream is. Like, this is the current status of the stream.
But yeah, the good thing is we have workarounds for how to avoid the bridge now.
We're trying.
At least when a co-com is there. Hopefully, no problems will arise Friday, because I'm not going to be here Friday.
I asked Sugar if she was available on Friday, and she said that she should be. So I'll probably ask her.
Because it's like, I was talking with Sugar earlier, and I was just like, I brought up, like, okay, when's your test? Because I know you're studying.
Yeah.
And she just mentioned Thursday. I'm like, okay, that's good. I didn't bring up the stream specifically, but I'm just like, okay, just for my own people, you're not going to be alone. Depending on how long that stream is, because if that stream is still going on by the time I get home from work, I'll try to join in. If not, then... Hi, Zebra!
Hi!
Yes, don't worry. We will save him, though.
We're giving Xander's nipples. Does he know everybody needs nipples?
The moral of the lesson is, kids, Xanders don't have nipples. Please help them.
Exactly. Look, he has some sort of abs.
Hooray.
The most important part. Guys, he has nipples. Xander has nipples. We found his nipples. We are listening to the Pandora's Tower OST. Because we can. With all those abs, even though they don't really look like abs. I don't feel like pulling up my ab reference and going into abs right now on a derp. Derps don't need abs. I just thought it would be funny. I mean, what does he look like without abs? Probably looks fine.
He's fine.
No, he needs them. He looks kind of weird without them. He looks like how I'll probably should. I have to give the world love Daddy Xander. I'm sorry. He shaved them off. Like in that one anime gif. And then he was like, do nipples grow back? And then Garen was like, no. That's how Xander lost his nipples. The only reason we know that it's not hereditary is because Siegfried came out with nipples. I mean, I've never seen Siegfried's nipples, but I'm assuming he has them. Xander has... Yeah, Yeah, Xander does have very short swimming trunks. I'm just following the art. There really is nothing there now that I look at it. I'm slightly uncomfortable. Hi, Dad! Alright, there. Now he won't burst into the Look, guys. Let's see, is there anything else we need to add to him?
Don't know.
I know what I need to do. Hold on, guys.
Nope.
What am I doing?
Are you giving him Lilith?
No. No.
I knew it.
Look, guys. He has Lilith now.
I knew it.
He has his axe.
Stop using me as an axe, my lord.
Speaking of which, there's a little bit. I am streaming. You want to say hi to the internet? You're all decked out! God, my mom was right, seeming like that is weird. My dad just switched positions at his job, so he has to wear like a different getup. It's weird. Because I'm used to him wearing like dress shirts and all that, but now he's like in a complete black shirt with the bulletproof vest.
Oh god.
I always knew Xander would beat up a motherfucker with another motherfucker. She is a briefcase. I forgot how many variants of this song there is in this game. It's like the main theme though, so it makes sense. So, I have to wonder if there's like... Oh, there's two versions of her singing, that's why. Is this version long too? Yeah, this version's even longer than the last one.
Do you guys want to know something that's happened? Don't be a shiny hunter, guys, in Pokemon. Shiny. Because one of my friends is a shiny hunter, and they were hunting for a shiny Trico, and you want to know what happened?
What?
They got the uncatchable shiny Poochyena to appear.
Oh. Oh.
They were very upset.
It would be too. Zebra, don't talk to your mother like that. I can speak however I want.
We can do what we want. We're adults.
Yeah, we as adults curse a lot. It's okay, son.
As long as you're not cursing to be mean to someone, it's fine.
Yeah, I was literally just
in our books.
I was just literally reading off what they put.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, I'm everybody's mother now, by the way.
Yes. She is the sourdough mother. Should we mention Bread Squad?
I feel like we should mention Bread Squad.
Okay. So, when we eventually stream Persona 5, we are going to be naming the Phantom Squad.
The Phantom Thief will be Bread Squad.
It was because, originally, it was because of the second Persona 5 the animation trailer where scene where Ren and Ru are sitting there eating bread. So my friend Jamie made a joke, Bread Squad, and I was like, remind me when I do another playthrough to name them that, and he said, yes. But then I showed it to Tree, because I feel like Tree would get a good laugh. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna name them Bread Squad.
When did you name Bread Squad?
And it's only fitting, because we have Tree here, who is the sourdough mother, and I am the pan queen.
We are both bread lovers.
So it's only fitting that in a stream where we're going to name them, we have the commentator, us. God, that means I know exactly what we're gonna hear on stream.
You will give me a loaf of bread?
No. I need to find it again. Because there was a line that Ketchy says about the influence of the Phantom Thieves, and he says whatever name you give them. And I have a specific one that's I use just because it's really funny. And I send it to my friends sometimes. That someone did where they named the Phantom Thieves my gay ass. So I need to find it again, because the line with that was funny. So that I can read the line with Bread Squad. But I need to find it, because I'll read it once with the my gay ass that you guys understand. Okay, the line is... Because he's talking about the Phantom Thieves. The line is... The influence of the Phantoms knows no bounds. I underestimate it, honestly. The screenshot I have that's so late is... The influence of my gay ass knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. So when we do the stream, it's going to be the influence of Bread Squad knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. Akechi underestimated the influence of Bread Squad because he was too busy screaming at people to stop doing taxes in the closet.
I have to do an emergency break to do something real quick.
Okay, go ahead. So, oh, did the new DLC for Warriors drop today?
Oh my gosh.
I think people are talking about, Olivia. Yeah, new break logo. She's had it for a while, and she's like, let's use these. Ah, okay. I'll have to look at that, because I like Olivia. I married Olivia in a file once. She's cute. Let's look at that. I hope her promotion looks good. But yeah. Anyway. Remember, kids, water is wet. Akechi likes pancakes, and 2 equals go to bed. God bless Super Butterbuns. No, it's an emergency break. Once Trey gets back, I'll make sure. Yeah. I haven't really been keeping track of the war DLC. I haven't cared enough to get the DLC. Like, there are certain characters I want, but the thing is, like with the Fates characters, I like Azura, I like Oak. I don't really care for Niles too much. Like, Niles was a character I was surprised that wasn't as bad, but he's still not the best character. He wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but he wasn't the best character, so I'm kind of indifferent to him. And then it was the Awakening DLC. Farewell Break Image High Tree.
Sorry about that. Like I said, I had to do emergency, had to get something done ASAP.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, the Break Image died. Tree is here. Say hi, Tree.
It's
It was an emergency break.
You know I'll type it out. It's up here.
But yeah. Anyways. Warriors DLC, that's what I was talking about. Anyway, we have Xander here. Ah, okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Personal stuff.
Yep.
That's all. Everything's okay. At least it should be. But we're here for...
Wait, hold on, guys. I have to fix something.
Okay, take your time. But yeah, what I was saying, like, the Shadow Dragon DLC pack, that's actually all there. The Awakening. Owain is ridiculous, so I'm happy he's there. I love Olivia, but I have mixed feelings about Tharja. Very mixed feelings in the sense that, it's just... I don't like a lot of Tharja's fans. Just a lot have like how she's treated. She's not the best character. There's just more to her. That's not to say it's best, because judging a character is different than judging how it actually is. Like, a character can be interesting, but they can be an awful person. You know what I mean? In my personal life, I was asked, who do you think is the evilest Fire Emblem villain? And that's really kind of hard to answer, because if we're talking about actually being well as a character, that kind of stuff, I had to even go through that, like, because some characters basically like pure evil, because like that kind of stuff. It's like most of the characters written for evil for the sake of being written evil kind of fall under that category. I think Ashnard candidate for that. Whereas, like, a lot of things for judging a character also depends on their motivation, backstory. So it's like a character can be a good villain, but that doesn't mean necessarily evil in the sense of consider evil. You know what I mean? Character analysis is something I like a lot, if you can't tell.
We understand.
Yeah. I remember, I think I forgot to answer the Anon, but they mentioned the character Zelgius's dad really argue with their opinion with that, because, yeah, Zelgius's dad is a dick.
I don't even know who his dad is.
He was shown in, like, a few scenes in, not Zelgius, Zephiel. Not why I say Zelgius. Zephiel's dad is a dick.
Okay.
Not Zelgius. Sorry, my blood sugar is still trying to recover. It's been a wild day for blood sugar. Yeah, Zephiel.
I understand.
Zephiel's dad is a dick in FE7. But they both started with Z, that's why I did that.
It's okay.
Yeah, a weird thing with me is, because I had... It's been a weird day with blood sugar, because I'll bring it up. Another Anon I answered on my personal was thoughts on hugs. And I meant to say person, but because my blood sugar wasn't at 100%, and when that happens, my brain kind of goes into autopilot, so it's like, yeah, I know what I meant to say, but I will make typos. And my typo was saying persona instead of person.
I noticed this,
And so I also had Anon, like, pointed out, it's just like, persona. I think you've been playing too many of those them. But, so I explained, like, oh yeah, it's because
that
a lot
was
of things...
the wrong button. Hold on, guys, while I try to readjust everything that I'm touching.
Go ahead. Good time. But yeah, I had to explain that a lot of things with, like, the thought process, there's a disconnect. So it's like, you're, like, you know what you want to say and what you think you're doing, but how you're actually reacting, you don't really tell. So that's why a lot of small mistakes come, so that's why it's like, usually if I make a typo, that's usually because I either didn't notice it or my blood sugar is low or high, so my thought process is at 100%, because I don't usually make typos. The most time typos happen are usually autocorrect to my phone bugging out. But it was slow, so it's like I typed in persona, and I had to explain that, because I had persona on the mind also, again, Persona 5 the animation, the first 6 minutes were shown today, and I was screaming about that to some of my friends earlier.
Also, we finally got past all of the things
Yeah.
battle themes.
Yay!
For this game. Those are actually really good.
Also, that's, I like those kind of villains. Ones that are sympathetic, but you know what they are, but you still know what they are doing is wrong. You'll have to deal with them. Yeah. And there's a lot of interesting things with doing things like that. Like, you could still make a character sympathetic in their motivation, but they are not necessarily a good person. And then there are villains that are like, you know, the misguided kinds, like, Lion, Leon, FE8 villain, however you pronounce his name. Leon! Well, yeah, he's really the kind of character, like, the way I describe his character is, as him as a villain, it's called The Road to Hell is Paved with Good Intentions. He is a good character, but a lot of bad decisions happened. He's a good person, but a lot of bad decisions happened, and it led him down to this dark path. Part of it from his own volition, but most of it because of out-of-control circumstances, aka the Demon King fucking possessing him. It's different than, say, okay, because I'm talking about Persona, I won't say what it is, but, the true culprit in Persona 5. That, there is sympathy for that, but they are not a good person. And I only do that vaguely because, again, Tree hasn't played Persona 5. And it's different in contrast to, say, the main culprit Persona, an actual shitty person, and just wanted to just commit some crimes because the world. But yeah, looking at villains is always just kind of an because you can do things where it's like, yeah, you can incite sympathy, but they can also still be a terrible person. You can incite sympathy, and you can just tell they went down the wrong path, but they can change their ways. Or they're just evil for the sake of being evil.
It's like my sad onion. He just went down the wrong path.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, the thing is, you can make all those kinds of villains interesting.
I'm going to hit Xander over the head because I cannot get this part of his thing right.
I'm so sorry. Xander, why is your hair complicated? But yeah, you can do any types of those kind of villains well. It's just, everyone has their own kind of preferences. I really honestly don't have a preference on a kind of villain just because it also depends on writing.
Well, I gave you my reasons for why Grima is superior.
I forgot to reply, but I remember you made a joke on my personal when I replied to this, so that Grima is evil just because he wouldn't take Tiki to the dad or daughter dance!
Exactly.
And I wanted to reply that, but it was late and I went to bed shortly after and I forgot. But I was just gonna say, I can't really argue with that. God damn it, Grima.
He's a good dad sometimes.
Chaotic.
Chaotic dad.
Chaotic dad. Because this is like, I can't really say good because it's not really good. But it's just like, he's not chaotic evil as a dad. So I guess chaotic neutral dad?
Tomorrow's update is going to deal with new Grima.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Grima is the dad who would take a nap with his kid.
Oh, dads.
It's just like, okay, Tiki, let's go take a bath and take a nap. And she'd be like, okay, daddy. And then they'd go take a bath and take a nap, and then they would be left alone, and then she'd wake up and she'd be like, Tiki, what the fuck? You left me here with Nagi! And then Nagi would go to bed and she'd be like, I'm on. And she'd go cause FE16. She'd be like, I'm going to go use this fell dragon blood in me to fuck shit up. Like my little sister did. And I just would be like, fuck yeah! Stick it to the old people! Hello, Tiger Lily.
Hello, Tiger Lily.
I help you? Or are you just gonna be talking?
I just saw a tweet from someone I follow as likes, and it's just Yusuke with a gun.
Don't give that boy a gun, he's probably suicidal.
No, it's the hold up screen, so it's just a different costume with the gun as he's holding up enemies. So it's like Yusuke in his casual wear, Yusuke in his dancing costume for the P4D dancing, and then Yusuke in his actual Phantom Thief costume. The dancing costume is my favorite. Let me get it. Look at this boy in his space pants with gun. Also gonna send it to Tree for context for when she's done drawing.
If I can even get this right, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so simple. Fuck you!
Space pants. He's holding the gun. Would you give a door a gun? Oh yeah.
Xander, I'm going to kick you in the nipples. I don't know how painful that would be. Who wants to get kicked in the nipples for science?
We need a volunteer to help us study the science of how painful being kicked in the nips is.
Yeah,
that's the joke. That's the joke. That's the joke. You give a door a gun. Because the gun is how he summons his persona. Rob is willing to become a test subject to sacrifice his nips to find out how hard it is.
I mean, Rob, you're probably the best test subject because it's not like you need your nipples. Go pay some guy in the street. Will you kick me in the nipples?
P3 is about death. Thematic elements.
P3 is about death and becoming forward.
I explained a bit of Persona 3 to Tree a few nights ago because we were just explaining things from our main interest at the moment that isn't Fire Emblem. So she went off with Bravely for a bit, and then I went off with Persona, and I mentioned what happens to the P3 protagonist. About him becoming the Great Seal, and so he's technically a door. And she just calls him Door now, so Dorkun lives. I'd explain Dorkun. But yeah, then it's just like, I love you guys so much that I become a door. Spoilers, the Persona 3 protagonist sacrifices his friend.
Becomes a door, which makes me sad because this means he'll never meet the other protagonist.
We made a joke that's just I'll probably poorly draw, but it's just because P3 protag, Minato, Makoto, Dorkun, whatever you want to call him, he is the shortest of the male protagonists. Because we don't have a height on the Persona 1 protagonist. Tatsuya and Yu are both 5'11", and then Ren is 5'9". So we made a joke that's just must be at least 5'8" to go through the door. If P3 Pro takes you, what happens if you're not that tall enough to go through the door? And then Ryoji just comes out. You die!
See, that's my understanding. What is that straw polling
I'll check it out. Also, we made a joke that one of these days I should just show Tree some Persona characters and get her comments on it.
Yeah, before I literally know anything. So I have to throw in one P5 character. One that I know and one that I don't know.
Yeah, because it's I don't want to do Joker for P5 because that's easy. I'll probably do Yusuke. Just, here's your opinion on Yusuke, and then I'll throw confidant. Either that or I'll give you a catchy. Because you know a bit about a catchy.
But
He's let you got me, and he will yell at you to stop doing taxes
in the closet.
Would you like to kick me in the nips? Yes? No? Here comes the giant fist. Rob! Rob!
Shit. That's amazing. Thank you, Rob. Oh my god, that just made my day.
Rob. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, when I was going off with Persona, and she had a lot to say about Bravely, and I understood a lot of things, and it was nice, and Anya's is the Pope.
She is the Pope.
All hail the Pope. Which means Azura is the Pope.
Yes. God, how many popes do we have? We have 3 popes. We have Hector, we have Tiki, and now we're apparently going to have Azura. Yeah, stream highlights picking her up in the nips. I'm sad not a lot of people actually watch these in post, because honestly.
I always attempt to, I always watch it, at least a bit of it, just because I like putting in videos. I still need to cut them.
I like skipping
and do them. Stream highlight. Stream highlights: kicking Rob in the nips, doing taxes in your closet. The Popes.
Xander's going to have huge kawaii eyes.
Kawaii desu. Xander. Those are some big guys. Stop staring at me with your big ol' eyes.
There we go. Look at how kawaii he is, everybody. And in real life, he's Xander. Oops. Didn't realize I was going to drag the entire way over it.
Anya's, I am the Pope! You will do as I say! Adia, she's mad with power!
This is a good movie, but she'd probably do something dumb. She'd probably have all directions removed, so she doesn't get lost anymore.
Oh yeah. I'm done, yes. But I'm just gonna go back to Persona really quick, just because I need to explain this. I've made predictions on what Ship's Tree is going to like with Persona 5.
Oh no, she's going to call me out. Oh no, she's going to call me out on stream.
Well, we're gonna eventually stream Persona 5. Say this. Just so it'll be a fun thing to look back on and have it in post. So, during that same conversation, we were talking about our interest beyond the of ships, and it was after the Bravely stuff, so when we went to Persona, we ended up talking about ships and about Tree's interest. So we have predictions, because Tree has a feeling, and I completely agree, that she's probably going to end up liking Yusuke and Futaba a lot. That's the big one. We've also predicted Ren and Haru, just because of the fact that, we're the same person. I dated Haru, and Tree already had interest in dating Haru. But then I also made the thing where it's like, okay, just because I know you, I have a feeling you might also like An and Ryuji together. So now these are my predictions. Cause Treatment Adventures, like when you sent that picture of the gif of when they were at the beach and Yusuke had the lobsters and Futaba was trying to grab them, my thought was, oh no, I'm going to ship them.
Yes.
And I'm just like, yes, I can totally see that. So then, I'm gonna make a joke where it was just she was just like, if I like any of those ships, I'm so tempted to make for my tag for them. OTP, I feel called out.
I feel so called out right now.
And then I was just like, no. Because with Red and Haru, I know an actual canon line that for a good kind of tag for that.
Well, I don't do
But
like
that-
actual canon lines. I do stuff that relates.
But yeah, it's like not like you won't do an actual canon line, but something like that feel like a short variation that would work for them. For Yusuke and Futaba, I made a joke because Shri ended up looking at fan art for that ship after that, and one of the comments is like, yeah, you're gonna draw my persona? So I made the joke that you're gonna call that ship OTP, draw my persona. Cause that small tangent, we went up into topics just like, Yusuke, she's going to commission you with either Sojiro or Ren's money! Ren, you gotta give me the money to commission Yusuke to draw my persona! I get my persona and Yusuke gets food money! Everyone's happy!
So cool.
But then I was just like, you know what? If I'm right about Anna, that could be
That
them.
would be OTP. I feel so called out.
Cause yeah, a lot of things with Tree, with a lot of ships, she likes a lot of things that are just like, they have a lot of base chemistry.
It's like I keep saying, I'm picky, yet I'm also not. It's
And
hard
that's
to
why I'm
actually-
just like, yeah. And that's why I'm like, okay, on Ryuji and either of those. And Ren has chemistry with everybody, so Haru just because of the fact that we're the same person. Also, Ren and Honor cute. It's our friend Mika and I. We always are just like we made the comment where it's just like the best girls Ren is paired with always have fluffy hair, in reference to Haru and An. Just because those are like the two girls that we like prefer most.
Oh no, Rob remembering carrot soup.
Carrot soup! Yeah.
Okay, I think this gum finally lost its flavor.
Farewell gum. But yeah.
Bad
Again, closing thoughts with ship, because I already said I think, for the most part, again, I think as long as they have chemistry and there's nothing gross about it, so you know, like incest, huge age gap, anything, no gross stuff like that involved, 90% of ships are okay. I just have preferences beyond that. I have stronger preferences for other things, like, and that's why Trina and I get along so well.
Yeah, what
But
she
also-
said.
We are also the same person.
We're the same person, but we also have very different likes. We are allowed to have our differences. We're not supposed to have
Yeah,
every person.
and as long as you're respectful about that and understand how people view it's different, that's fine.
Yep.
And also, I'm just the kind of person, like, yeah, I like 90% of ships. I just have preferences to certain ones over others.
Yeah, well, I actually have... I don't want to say I have standards, because Pure has standards.
We all have standards, it's just our standards
They're
are different.
Mine are more strict, I would say. Does that sound like a good word? Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Rob,
Whereas,
two
like,
people in
with
a
mine-
chem class together, Pure burst into the room. I ship this!
Hey, Xander, you were looking a little blue there for a minute. Xander's not part of the Blue Man group.
That's why I took away his Nipples temporarily.
Oh no, you're meeting all my standards! Two people stare at each other in the eyes for 5 seconds. I ship this. I mean,
Everybody,
it's okay if people do that.
new stream title, Tree Call Out Stream. I hate all of you. Not really, I love you guys, but...
Who would be the best parent out of the P5 crew? If you're talking about the actual party, Makoto's already Team Mom. Haru would actually also be really good. But if we're talking about like the actual extended cast, then Sojiro, because he's already like he becomes everyone's Coffee Dad is best dad.
Look,
Yeah.
Xander, you have your crudely drawn muscle thing.
Makoto or Haru would be like the best parents out of the thieves. And just one last comment about Persona 5 is that I've been reading like translated stuff from the people who've been working on the animation, and for some reason I find how they described a character in the animation. I just find what they've been describing Ren's personality for the anime is just hilarious. He is docile, yet cocky. Okay, you know what they should have done for Summer Xander? You know the Lilith floaty? They should have put him in a Lilith costume.
You know what?
He is dressed as the floaty. Look, guys, Xander's a Fire Emblem. Xander. Oh, he has blue hair. Xander is missing a leg. But yeah. We actually had talk about ships today when we were just talking with ourselves, but we were just talking about like we weren't talking like anything bad about ships, we were talking about like dynamics of them, like of like why we understand why some people really like it and why people don't, and how it would actually work in an actual relationship.
What she said.
It was fun. We talked about a lot of things, like we went from like it started with Fire Emblem, and then I remember we went to break. We started talking about the break, about like in terms of chemistry.
How I can't see specific ships at all, while other ships I can only see happening in the first game.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about shipping my left foot and my right foot? Is that a good ship? That is a very good ship.
OTP.
Yes. But yeah, it kind of went from that just because we were talking about character chemistry in general, and it's like how you can see certain characters having chemistry and not even in the romantic sense.
Just getting along well together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that. It's like how you can actually, like, if you can actually see them having interaction. Because people can have chemistry with each other, but it can be, like, good chemistry in the sense of a good friendship, good chemistry in the sense of being romantic, bad chemistry in the sense of both of those as well. I don't know, we were just on the big topic of character, and then we started making jokes because taxes.
Yep. I'm so good at staying on subject, guys. I'm finding little spots that I cover.
It's okay. But yeah. We also ended up making about, not really jokes, but how, like, talking, like, how a lot of the times on stream, even though the Fire Emblem is being drawn. Huh?
You were cutting out.
Okay, my laptop closer, I was probably away. We ended up talking about how, even though the Fire Emblem gets drawn in these streams, how we always end up getting to the thing of big interest that isn't Fire Emblem. Cause like, Tree always goes back to Bravely, I go to Persona.
I just feel like if we did talk about Fire Emblem, it would turn into just a composite conversation.
Yeah. And it's just like, we do also talk about Fire Emblem, but it's like at the same time, Fire Emblem's also being drawn. And there's only so much we can say about Fire Emblem.
Right now we're just talking about the Nipples.
Potato chips are good.
I wrote a very interesting fic that I still need to edit between 2 FE8 characters.
It was good.
I just like the ending.
I feel like I should send that fic yesterday. No context, please enjoy this fic that I wrote, because I was just like, yeah, I haven't written, like, I've written stuff, but I've never finished it, I think. Completed it in, like, 3 years with writing,
And I gave her a chance to write something.
Yes, please enjoy this fic. It's small, just because I didn't want to, write anything long. There was supposed to be more, but I stopped myself, because then it would have gotten to the point where it became too long, and then I would probably lose steam, and then realize, I want to add more, that kind of stuff.
I liked it a lot.
Yes.
I gotta edit my dang fic. I just love Marissa at the end. Just like, I'd love to freaking slice down an entire mountain.
Mine was just on the context. I was just like, okay, you surprised me, so I feel like it should be something really weird and silly.
Wrong.
And then with the fandom you gave me, and then with the fandom you gave me, I'm just like, I'm going off this dumb thing about.
Yeah, if you guys want to know, the person asking her is me. So that's my personal blog.
It's a secret. Tree doesn't like to be, like, overwhelmed. It's also, her personal blog is very much not, it comes up sometimes.
And my reblogs, but not like my blog.
Yeah.
Follow
So,
at your own risk.
yeah. If you know the URL, then that's great. We're not just gonna active unless. Oh yeah, you're. My bad.
Huh?
I was just saying, like, we're not active, like, announce that, yeah, this is your personal. Comes up, it comes up. Mostly just, you know, give you time away from that.
Look at him, he's HD.
He's fancy and beautiful and has nips. We found the nips. Also, just to also bringing up the actual quote that Arise Nipples is what I said actually when we were trying to figure out what to name the stream. Also, I feel like sharing this also too because it's funny. The new Fire Emblem meme taking the info boxes for various classes on the wiki and then shopping in appropriate characters in as examples.
Alright guys, while we go on break, I don't know, it might be a longer break because I don't think this is going to be a long stream because, you know, I still have stuff that I want to do.
Yes. Let me get my phone. Where's the phone? Phone, where'd you go? There it is. It's in my
What
pocket.
do you want to do next? I'll let you guys start throwing me out ideas. What special hero you want to see next?
Okay, I started the stopwatch to be safe.
Cool.
So how long will this break be?
10 to 15 minutes, I guess.
Okay. I'll let you know at the 10-minute mark and just be like, a little longer. I think we already drew some Martiki.
Yeah, we already did Summer Tiki. She was in the first stream. She was like the second person we did.
Yeah, because we were talking about her butt censorship.
Yep.
They got rid of one of the cracks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you were there, Rob.
Rob was the one who told us.
Oh, yeah, Rob, you were the one who told us. Zebra says Summer Gaius.
I don't have an updated Gaius.
Frederick.
I don't have an updated Frederick either.
Okay, so no Gaius and Frederick. Do we have Christmas stuff?
No, but I don't know if I want to stick her here today.
Ah, okay.
But I would like to do her in the future. Here, let me go
I
look
know
at
you
her
mentioned-
and see how she is. Because it's not
I
too
know
bad.
you mentioned Leo at one point before the stream.
Well, yeah, but I ended up doing Xander because Xander's it's like
No nips. Okay, Henry or Kagero?
I considered Henry. We don't have Kagero.
Okay, so maybe Henry then?
Maybe.
Henry's in there, maybe.
Yeah, this is kind of too detailed for me. Like I said, I had a rough morning, so I'm not into doing something.
Okay. It's understandable. It's okay.
Super detailed. We're just doing the 2 people per normal, and then we're gonna call it for the night. It's a short stream. Like I said, we started late, we're ending early.
Yep.
I had a crap. Well, you guys keep debating this, though. I gotta email somebody.
Go email.
I have to email somebody for commissions right now.
Oh yeah! I forgot to ask, because I was gonna do this at the stream before. There was a fan art countdown that's being organized for games that are coming out that I'm interested in. And I'm debating whether or not I should join. I think. Because I've been wanting to join one of these for a time, but every time I get cold feet because of social anxiety. I don't know. Anxiety is a weird kind of thing. I don't care because I compare art and hate what I make, because that's a mentality that takes a lot to get out of. I used to have that mentality, and it took me years to actually get out of that. One thing about art that helps with that is you're always the hardest on yourself, so if you just set more expectations, it will help. And not compare, well, it's very easy to compare stuff to artists. You gotta remember, what they do and what you do is 2 entirely different things. You have your own way of doing things, and if people improve faster than you, that's great. They have something that's really working for you. You just haven't found it yet, and everyone goes at their pace. They have their own styles. And once you can make that sort of connection, and you also can get into your mind that, hey, yeah, you can be a perfectionist in a sense, but you also need to make sure not everything is going to turn out to be a masterpiece. You have to not be afraid of bad drawing. Because a lot of the things people post when they post online is the stuff that is what they consider their best. Or stuff that's just like, oh yeah, this wasn't anything where I was trying to make anything fantastic, but I liked it enough where I want to share it.
I just realized I could be a cheater, but I don't feel like being a cheater right now.
It's okay.
Because I have no Razor.
Ah.
But I want to actually, like, draw somebody.
Yeah. Maybe after you draw someone, you can make HD Nor. Not now.
How I feel, you know.
Yeah. You can end a stream.
I have Camilla. I have Miriam. I have Sakura. I have Taco. I have Corin. I'm just listing off people I had. I have Katria.
Okay.
I don't feel like doing any of the love.
Zero saying Takumi.
I mean, yeah, sure we can do New Year's taco. Are you guys okay with New Year's taco? Do you feel like doing the taco?
Oh. I know Zebra's fine with it because Zebra's the one that did it.
I want you guys to be okay with it. I forgot he was supposed to be around. Which is good. You look so happy. taco next. Okay.
So taco.
As long as there is lettuce. Is Mozu his lettuce? Mozu, you're the lettuce to my taco.
Mosey with lettuce.
I still gotta figure out if my project of Kiragi's getting a brother or sister.
Yes.
Hold on, we'll be back momentarily.
Yes. Where are we at? Where are we at, stopwatch? My phone locked, so I need to open it up. Yeah. Still a bit.
So I still have time to set up. Does anybody want a preview of the next character in my project when we're back? This progress is being really hard. It's kind of slow just because of all the crap I have to do. Alright, yeah. We'll do that when we come back. I feel kind of bad because I feel like I'm trying to rush this stream, but we've been live for about an hour though, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been about an hour. Where is he? What we at?
Phone, stop locking. We're at, like, 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Feels like a good time to come back. Okay. Yep. I have to turn my mouse back.
I will stop the stopwatch then.
Yep. So this is the preview of the next person I'm working on in my project. I'm not very far along. I'm still on the second rough. His name is Hinote. And he is an Oni Savage. That's all I have to really say because he's not that far along. Other than the fact I think we said he's a giant memer.
I think so.
Somehow we got into this whole, he's just like...
He was a giant memer just because...
I don't even remember. But didn't we say he was going to ask, Shigure to draw a picture of Dicklet for him?
Yes. Yes.
I think his mom's... oh, that isn't really sad. I think Hinote's mom's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
There's your little preview, guys, for now. I'm sure I'll finish working on it soon, but... And here's Taco!
Hello, Taco. I'll rise for the taco.
Fun guys. There's our Kumi reference.
He loves that mochi so much.
He's so in love with it.
That's why he uses it as weapons to spread around the joys of the...
Exactly. Yeah, if you want to take a guess at who Hinote's mom is, go ahead. I can tell you more. Yep, his mom's Rinka.
Yep.
He's just an Omni savage like her. It's nothing amazing, you know, but
It's also due to the fact that they're no male.
they're severely underrepresented.
So it's just like, yeah, let's just make him take after his mom.
Yep.
Hello, Taco.
I forgot that I drew on him, even though I literally drew on him like 30 seconds ago. So bad I couldn't remember.
It is okay. But yeah, also thank you guys for the encouragement. As long as I don't get cold feet tomorrow, I will line up.
You can do it. Also, you know, I realized I haven't done something real quick. I have to do it. There he is!
Alright, Zane Stash! Yes, Zane Stash is live now. Drivers.
Oh, you fell off the inside. Again. Ah! He's our friend. Okay, this is getting annoying. Why are you doing this? My tablet pen is acting up.
Oh no. Oh no. Olivia, what are you wearing?
What?
Olivia's promoted class DLC. I'm gonna link it. I'll link it in both the stream chat and to the call chat.
I don't know what's wrong with my tablet seems to be working fine now, but my mouse is acting funky.
Oh god, what is she wearing? What is she wearing? What is she wearing, guys?
Oh, jeez. They should have made her perform her arts outfit.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, good.
That's like... Guys, if you ever see it, I have so many concerns about it. I feel like I should paste it into the side. Like, what is this?
How not the character design? This.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the best way to summarize it. Hold on. I can't do anything. Okay, is my mouse going to start working? Yes. I'm having trouble with everything. Okay, look at this. To quote Trevor Blade in the chat currently, if I can get anything to open properly. Ahem. I can't tell if that's a dancer outfit or a stripper outfit. Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
I need to make myself feel a bit better.
Go ahead.
There we go.
There we go.
Yep. Okay, now I feel better. I'm getting back to work now.
This has been another tree improvement.
Good out of 10.
Good out of 10. The best rating.
Look at this boy. Look at this handsome.
Now Takumi is the floating head.
Transparent to
Alphonse in the army of floating head characters.
It's the next Halloween banner, guys.
Wait, no, I know what it is.
What is it?
Floating head Takumi here to yell at Xander for kidnapping.
Super Takumi Odyssey returns.
This time with less Takumi, as in, he literally doesn't have a body.
Helped him.
A lot more, but a lot less Takumi. We know it's a contradiction, that's just how it works.
It's because Mario's taking the spotlight. The secret is out, guys. Super Mario Odyssey is actually the sequel to the unreleased Super Takumi Odyssey.
They had to replace Takumi with Cappy because, oh god, plot was something else.
Plot wasn't that good. They were really confused. They had no idea where they were going with it by the end of production. So they decided to just scrap it out.
But yeah.
But I heard Takumi's going to make his DLC in Halloween Part 9. Whenever
Yes!
that's created.
Yes.
How good the overall music is. And it changes whether you're inside or outside. So if you're inside, it can be more quiet. When you're outside, it'll be more intense. So good. All you hear in the distance as you approach an Orient fortress is some Orient stuff.
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
I just like to think of this life system. They really have it in common. Maybe I was the one that's done it all along.
Maybe he was.
It's like it's just a fashion to I also forgot that the music changes depending if it's day or night in the game.
Ooh.
This game is just really good. The music is just so good. I'm playing. I can see so much. Guys, Pandora's Tower is good. I'll actually say that part. All the lines in his pants.
So many lines.
He's been surprisingly easy to draw. He's slightly more difficult. keep forgetting I actually drew on his face. I'll keep the little tiny bits next to him. Look at him. So remember guys, if you ever have any questions, stream time is the time to ask said questions. As long as they're not too personal, blah 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 blah, all that sort of stuff. Hello. It is a very quiet, relaxing stream today. We're not really doing that much.
We're just derping around.
Yeah. Sit back, relax, and do as you please. Xander doesn't want to play heroes. Xander doesn't have to play heroes.
It is fine.
It also has a lot of Lucinas. And a lot of Lins.
Lynn Emblem and Lucina Emblem.
But yeah, you are right. No Gregors.
Gregor's one fair. When is Dorcas Emblem gonna be a thing?
Yeah, it has Dorcas. I forget. Is Dorcas 5-star only?
I think so. I want to check because I have a tab for the wiki up. Let me check. Where's Dorcas? What happened to Dorcas? There he is.
Okay, yeah, they're saying he's 5-star.
What happened to What happened to Dorcas? He's 5-star rarity.
Okay. I was just curious. I don't ever try to pull for him, so...
Neither do I. I just make jokes about him. Heroes needs a Gregor banner. It will include a regular Gregor, Bow Knight Gregor, Berserker Gregor, and Bridal Gregor.
I'm okay with this.
Ah. Oh boy.
Whew. I'm trying to think of what to do for tomorrow's episode. Because I have both of them planned. I just have to decide which one. Probably the green one because I think that was topical. It's quite technical.
Yes, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, recharge.
Oh, it's fine.
It happens sometimes.
Super talkative.
Introversion. I should check my blood sugar.
I've pretty much been drawing and cleaning all day.
Yes, I can confirm. We've been in call since like noon, her time.
On and off.
We've had small breaks, but yeah.
I'm gonna need to have dinner.
Understandable.
Raw product. Who's messaging me? Wait, is it somebody messaging me?
It's not me.
Do you have somebody? Who's messaging? Alex sent me something ages ago and it's just now getting back. I sometimes don't get to eat dinner until late, but that's just because of work. So a lot of times I'm not eating dinner until almost 11. Yeah, it was my Tumblr in the end.
Ah.
They were asking. Also, I need to go turn on my light real quick.
Do it.
I had my light on. I had my window open. I don't want to accidentally turn that up. Like my blinds to let in light, but it's getting darker. So. There we go. There's Taco. Mini break. Just because I think it's time for one. So we are on mini break.
How long will mini break last?
6-7 minutes, something like that.
Okay, just so I make sure with the break image.
Thank you.
Got the stopwatch started.
So you guys can tell it's a low energy day. Jeez, like I said, if we haven't... Feels like we've barely been streaming, even though we've gotten... Yep, taking a break after drawing taco meme. This is what meme. We started streaming at 5, so almost 2 hours.
Yep.
It'll be a little over 2 hours stream-wise.
The taco, the sun. Zane stash though.
Maybe for the next icon will be Tiffany with a mustache.
Taco stash!
The taco stash, taco stash. There's bickering downstairs. I think I know a good reason I don't have a lot of energy. I didn't get to take my nap.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to nap before the stream, but I was spent so much time just getting things together.
Yeah. That makes sense. My body's just kind of recovering from whiplash of the blood sugar.
Yeah, sorry we're so quiet, guys. Just one of those days, I guess. being this quiet, but I'm just drained. I had just too much going on this morning. That's why I kind of want to do the comic derp stream instead, because it's just kind of simpler. You guys wanted to see special derps today, so. That sounds like I'd die. That also reminds me of the Odds Went Out video. Where he was saying how to achieve immortality.
Yes.
I wouldn't die, just have 25 consecutive hours of energy. I would like to sleep though. Ow. I like taking my depression naps, though.
Depression naps can be nice.
Like, I get where you're getting at. Like, yeah, there's a lot that we could be doing with our time. Oh my god, Tiffany, is your hair too big? Make this slightly taller because his hair is too big.
Okay. God. Back up, please.
And the sticker might also be slightly smaller, but he has too much hair. Yeah, I know it's on break. I set up between breaks. Thank you for pointing that out, though.
Yeah, it's been around 7 minutes.
Okay, yeah. But like I said, I set up between breaks just because it's easier, so just when I come back to break, you guys That's what small breaks are normally for. They're just for me to set up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to change the music just because as much as I love this OST, I think I need something more upbeat, so... to listen to that. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. And now we will get to work on the HD version.
Yay.
Special derps are all done. I should do streams just for stickers. That way I can get more stickers. The last time I had to make HD talk out there, I think it was for Super Bikini Odyssey. It was a dramatic zoom in. I obviously didn't make the entire thing, I just kind of cropped out the part that I needed and...
You just... the head.
And then just did the head, yeah. want to make an entire HD Takumi when I didn't need the entire thing. In the long run, it would have been nice to have. But I didn't need it at the time.
He only just needed his face.
Because dramatic zoom. Like, I know who to go to, guys. He knows a thing or two about saving princesses.
Oh.
I can't get this line right. Okay, you know
no.
Somebody mentioned this earlier, so I'm going to do this because I'm going to see if it wakes me up. Not 2 hours of Last Surprise, just 20 minutes. That's 17 minutes, but...
We're doing Last Surprise?
Yeah.
Is Rob here for this?
I don't know.
See, I didn't see this coming. You'll never see it coming.
Rob is here.
Hold on. Rob is here. Rob is here for Last Surprise.
I can't
I can sing, I just have to be in the right mood for it. And tonight, I am not in a mood to sing. And also, if I tried to sing bad, trying to sing with it. That's when I sing at night. Singing nights happen when Sugar and I can nail it together.
Yes. So you won't be here Friday unless things run fast.
Yeah.
Sugar will hopefully be here Friday.
Yeah. Because I have to work Friday and it's a closing shift, so unless the stream is going on while, like when I get off work, I will not be. This is why we said summer will work out better for streaming, because Sugar won't be in school. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like sure, depending on if Tree is still at her job, like Tree and I might have work, but it's a lot easier to plan for scheduling.
Yeah.
And that's why we're like, when we do like long gaming streams, it'll start it.
And those will be during the actual daytime when nobody else is home.
Yeah. Because I know, cause I know you mentioned it on Twitter, but we had like 5, if I remember right. 4 or 5. Because one was Majora's Mask, another was Odin's Sphere, another was Persona 5, Drakengard 3, and Pandora's Tower.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like today, like, oh, what about the Pandora? Because we were on that topic because of that.
But yeah, it has to be when my family isn't home because they're, especially my mom, they're really disrespectful when I'm streaming. They don't understand I'm busy. Like when my sister and I were trying to stream Star Allies, my mom was talking and letting the dogs bark. And she was talking to us and letting the dogs bark without trying to stop them. And it was just really bad.
But yeah, summer will be a lot easier with that, and I know like 5 specifically, it'll be good that I'll be there because Tree doesn't know much about Persona, and I've beaten Persona 5 twice, so I know the mechanics.
I know that if you pay your taxes in your closet, it actually will show up.
Yes, because we have established that today. Also, stranger danger.
Yes. Stranger danger.
And then, I know Majora's Mask would be good for, like, me to be on, because it's our favorite Zelda game. It's my favorite Zelda game, it's Tree's favorite Zelda game.
I know that game very well.
When you glitched it out and Link was loading.
No, I was playing the remake recently, and I made Link start floating.
It was beautiful.
I was just like, what the hell happened? And she was like, how did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know.
It just happened.
It just happened, exactly. Okay, all the stuff that happens when I play that game just happens, which means that we're probably going to majorly break the game when we stream it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's like, I know Odin Sphere you want to stream once you actually finish your personal.
Yeah. Because there's another mode that you can play through that would be interesting to stream. It's called Classic Mode, so I think it has like the classic stuff for it. Also be called Classic. Because this is the remake that I'm playing.
Yeah. And then I'm not too sure about like Drakengard or Pandora's Tower. Those just might be fun because Tree knows what's going on. None of us will, so it'll be like the reverse of the what the Persona 5 stream will be, because Sugar and I both know about Persona 5. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Whereas like with Majora's Mask, we all know about.
Yeah, so we'll just be like screaming. It's like, Tree, no, do this, do this.
Yeah. And it's like with Odin Sphere, I don't know about Sugar about it.
Sugar knows about it. She knows more than I do, but I'm playing through it.
Yeah.
Nick actually beat it. It's one of her favorite games.
So we're gonna have some interesting dynamics when we start doing gaming stream.
Yep.
So yeah, it'll be fun.
But yeah, it'll probably be one Derp stream a week and one gaming stream, unless I'm doing this full time. Derp stream.
And then we can all like, just because again like my work schedule, because summer there's going to be homework or waking up early. So it's like even if I'm working a certain day, depending on what Tree's schedule is going to be like, we can on it so that way we have all of us here when in the summer. Because I'm only a part-timer in terms of my job, so I have a lot of free time. It's just, okay, just gotta see like, okay, am I working at night that day or working that day? Am I not that day? And in the summer there's more freedom just because I'm not in school and having to worry about studying at home.
Yeah, Sugar's graduating. She's going to be looking for a job, so we'll probably have to work around it too if she does get a job.
But working around planning with just a job is easy. Working around planning like a schedule, school, and a job. Because it's like in cases where like if we like, I feel like I can explain on other streams. Like if it's in cases where we're like streaming on like a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Sunday night, which we don't stream on Sunday. If I remember right. But
On Sundays. I don't like streaming on the weekends because the weekends, especially during the night when I would stream, the Wi-Fi is just really bad.
yeah, that was it's a Wi-Fi.
Because everybody's trying to use the Wi-Fi.
And thankfully, in most cases, I usually weekends. Sometimes I'll work during the week, but those are not as like either at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week for me.
Yeah, I
So.
do it for
So I know we'll figure out the gaming stream when summer gets closer. Then we'll figure out which game we'll be streaming first. Because the thing is, with a lot of the games on the list, there's some pretty long games.
Yeah.
Like, I think the shortest would be Majora's Mask.
Especially because I know that game.
Yeah.
I beat it. Last run, I beat it in 2 days.
I remember that.
It was over a course of 3 days, but I started the night of the first day. And then I beat it like the afternoon of the third day, so.
Yeah. Beating Majora is fitting.
I know. I laughed when I beat it. I was like, it's the third day and I beat it.
But yeah, Majora's Mask would go quick. Persona 5 would take a while because at bare minimum that game is 100 hours.
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah. And I would assume just because Drakengard and Pandora's...
Pandora's probably good, depending on how I play. It could be long or short.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty good at that game, so if we try to 100% it though, it might take a while. Because 100%ing it requires getting all the endings, and in most endings, you have to fight the final boss. There's one ending, because your ending is based on the rank you have with Elena by the end of the game. And like one ending that you can get, it's like if you reach a certain point in the game and your rank with her is just jack crap, after you defeat 9 towers, because there's 12 towers, and once you get the first 12 towers, you unlock the 13th. But if by the time you beat your 9th tower, your support level with her is just really bad, then you get a different ending. That's actually kind of sad. Yeah, it's like the D ending. Takes place after a specific point. Same with the C ending. And then the BA ending. I don't know if there's one up. Okay, yeah, there is like an S ending. Yeah, the B and A ending take place at the final after the final battle. Same with the S ending.
Interesting.
I've gotten all the endings. But it's just if we want to get the shitty ending first, then we'd have to do the 9 towers, and then we'd have to redo some towers too to move on. We'll just figure it out when we get there. It'll be like, oh, we're gonna 100%. We're just gonna go to the best. I'm sure I have a file that has all of them. On my Wii U, but my Wii U has been really weird with the coloring on the Wii section of it. So I don't know if they gave it to someone. I'd have to beat my other file.
Yeah. We'll figure it out once we get closer. Games will not stream. We will figure it out, don't worry.
Yeah, so I'm going to delete the links because we're at the coloring now. We're at the end. Ah, why is everything freezing?
Oh no. Don't freeze. We need to finish the HD taco.
I know, it's just... I should... It's just...
Hooray!
I'm sure you guys understand. Not every day is a good day. Sometimes we just have to practice. It's a really tough day for me, so. I don't need this.
Farewell. Reference image.
I just needed Crom for sizing reasons.
Yes. Farewell, Chrome.
And to Crom, I leave a boot to the head.
Amazing.
I just thought he seemed to have lost interest in his game too. Lost the card because everybody seems so excited and everybody's quiet.
They're too busy listening to the good. It's such a good song. All I just know is just when we eventually battle with it in it. It's so good. Rob! See, I knew it! I knew it! I'm sorry, I'm singing Last Surprise. I feel like no matter what, it's like when we stream Persona 5, one time where it's like either me or Sugar is going to just end up singing the game.
It's okay, guys.
We were just joking around.
Yeah.
You do you.
Yep, because it's, you know, the end of the stream. It's already kind of...
We all just kind of want to recharge.
I just
Sing
have
to your
some
heart's
really serious stuff going on in my personal life right now.
Yep.
I didn't wake up to great news. Nobody's dead. I can promise that. But you know, when I was trying to do things related to it, things just got worse. I did not have a good morning. Last surprise is over.
Aw. Farewell, Last Surprise.
What was the thing you sent earlier? Blooming Villain?
Blooming Villain, I can, yeah.
Nah, I found an extended version. I got it.
Yeah.
They're related.
Good. Yeah, because I know there's one Blooming Villain. Yeah, because I was talking about the remixes for the dancing games that I listened. Villain remix, and it's like at the beginning I was like, I'm not sure how this is, and then it got to the guitar solo, and I'm like, oh, this is good. It's okay, but now it's great. For those of you who don't know, the Persona 5 soundtrack is good. I have a big desire for this. Thanks, Trevor.
I feel like an important update that I should make concerning the from the last special stream Some of you. Oops, I did that. Alright. Some of you might remember the name of the last stream being "This is where I put my bunny Shrina if I had one." I have a bunny Shrina now. I did get her.
I'm proud of you. Yeah. Also, just because this is almost the end of the stream, I realized this is the first stream where we haven't had to recap the dragon family. Because everyone here knows what the dragon family is.
Okay, good. Congrats, guys. We don't have to recap on You're all informed. You're all good citizens of Goodlandia.
Yes. You now know the deepest DE lore by heart.
Okay.
Because
I'll
we've had
feed
to
you
repeat
after
it like
the
12
stream,
times.
Cat. Sorry, the cat really wants food. I'm like, let me finish this.
Cat, please.
I'll feed you after the stream.
Cat. Yeah, now you guys know the deepest DE lore by heart because you've looked at it like 12 times.
Not soon. Soon, I promise.
Soon.
I promise, Cat. Soon.
Cat, please be patient.
It's about dinner time for her, so I know why she's getting no. My wrist has been really bothering me recently. I might have to take Friday off. I don't want to have to, but I think it's gonna be so bad. I'm just kind of worried about it. Yes, I know, you're there. Please hold, Cat. I love you too.
We love you, Cat.
Yeah, I know.
No, I just this actually just see at the top of my Twitter. My friend retweeted something from Neopets. And in the year 2018, Neopets now has new merch. In our year, the year of our Lord 2018, Neopets has new merchandise.
I'm surprised. He could be dead.
I'm surprised, and it's like
Caesar's asking for her.
I'm linking you to the tweet. The official Neopets Twitter. Please enjoy new merch.
All I know about Neopets right now is it's apparently super broken.
Yes.
Yes, Cat, I know you're there. Please hold.
Hello, Cat. Also, another tweet I see. I keep this pic of Frederick in my wallet. See it when I'm about to waste money on things I don't need. Lol.
Thank you, Alex.
I can tell it's edited just because it's exciting, but like, it's still really funny, and I feel like that'd be actually be a good way to dissuade yourself.
I feel like I need to put a picture of Zane somewhere to dissuade him every time I want to buy it, so he could like save that money for when they're going to try to come me.
Yes, you gotta save it all for Zane. Do it for Zane's stash.
Do it for him.
I feel like once Zane gets in Heroes, you're going stash on.
Yeah, I'll probably put a mustache on him. Just feel like,
Rise mustache.
okay, good.
You could also keep a picture of Anna to remind you to be as possible. That is also true.
That is a good idea. Okay. There we go.
Hooray!
We got 2 more done.
He's beautiful.
Oh, there's some missing colors that I need to fill in real quick.
Of course. But he's beautiful.
Shiny, incomplete.
A live shiny Takumi in my DE stream.
What are the odds?
That just reminds me, I was about to send a picture of like how shiny my making. Forgot to send that.
Alright guys, well, thank you for coming to this short stream. I mean, does it count as short? It was still 2 hours. I think that's short for DE standards.
Shortish stream.
Yeah, we should hopefully be back Friday unless my wrist is acting up. I'll post something on Friday to let you guys know. Yes, yeah. Thank you for coming.
Yes, we love you all.
Sorry it was so short.
Trey will see you on Friday. I will see you on the next after.
Yeah.
So I get back from work.
Night.
Good night.